I wanted to do another update. It is November. Um, you know what? I think it's either the 7th or the 8th. I don't even know what day it is. When you're retired and you're home a lot, days just start to mix up. But I do know it's November. So I wanted to do an update on the greenhouse. And we've been through a couple of light windstorms, nothing major. But she's done really good. But I wanted to update on how everything is growing. And I will tell you this: I have not opened any of the windows because of all the uh, videos that I've watched and people that I have seen have had the um, Velcro around the windows fails fast, and the because I'm in the house greenhouse a lot in the door in and out of the door. I've had to redo the door so that because the um, Velcro has completely 100% failed. It didn't even last a month because I'm in and out of it a lot. So I do spend a lot of time out here fussing over the plants and other projects that I do in here. So I wanted to show you how well the plants are doing. My tomato plant is doing really, really good. Now that's my wife's succulents. She's got a few flowers in here. So this is that's the tomato plant. That's doing really good. Now everything in here is potted except for a couple of things with uh, Miracle-Gro potting mix and black cow manure. So this is my bok choy. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see if I can get a better perspective. It is flat out getting it. So I do have a few other things in here. I've got some kale. So by the time this is done, the kale will the kale will get the box to itself. My chives did not come up. So I know it takes a long time, so they may still be germinating. This here is my spinach, and we've already started cutting some of the spinach and using it, and we're getting ready to cut a bunch more in about a week. And I do have cucumber here, and I've got 2 cucumber here, and this cucumber is getting it, and I've got to make trellis for the other 2 as well. And of course I've got my mint. I did not move my cucumbers out of the mint, so we're going to see how that works out. Never know, my cucumbers might have a minty taste. And this is my garlic. Let's see if I can get a good garlic. Is getting it. I mean, it's getting it. I'm getting ready to cut the tops off of them. And I do have tomato plants. I got 2 tomato plants in there that I'm getting ready to put my baskets on in a little bit. So I've got broccoli planted here, and I got broccoli planted here. And let me turn you around without getting you too dizzy. I got more broccoli planted in here. Now these here, as you can tell, this was my very first batch, and the tops have been cut one time, but there's nowhere as healthy. And that's my garlic. So I do have some other plants in here, tomato plants, and a few other things. So of course this is some of my wife's flowers. These guys here, I saved them from what we thought was going to be cold weather, and it did get a little chilly there for about a week or 2. And of course we've got these guys. But to the most part, oh, there is one other thing too. My green peppers. Now it takes a while for them to germinate, so they may up. I got to check the dates on them. But I had to put granules in here because I got blasted ants that got into this box. I don't know what the deal is. It's the only box they got into. So they're piss ants, but nevertheless, I guess that's what it is. But the temperatures in here have been running really, really good. It's not gotten below 50 in here. And I've got a water supply. This is, now I keep this full at all times. I'm trying to make a heating system, but so far I haven't been too successful. I think I know what the problem is. I just got to get the proper tubing and shorten it way up and start all over again. Well, not start it over again, but do some repair on it. But it is 84 degrees in here with 57.9% humidity. So it stays humid in here. Even when it got down really chilly, it stayed pretty humid. But overall, I am really pleased. Now I'm over top of underneath of a pine tree. Yeah, it would be funny to be over top of a pine tree. So I'm underneath of a pine tree, and she's done really, really good. I've had a few small limbs fall on it. Lots of pine straw. It's funny when the wind's blowing. It sounds like it's raining from all the pine straw falling on it. And the squirrels love to drop pine cones on this thing. I swear it's a target. But but so far there's been no. Of course, this thing is still really new, but it's holding up really good. And I know I've watched a lot of videos where people are like, oh, it's trash, it's never going to hold up, the first little this, and then it's going to fall all apart. Well, I haven't had any problems. But then again, I've done a lot of structural work to it. So, and I got a lot more that I want to do yet. I just don't have the stuff to do it with just yet. But I'll keep y'all, I'll make more videos as it's going on. So far, I'm actually proud of myself. I've made several follow-up videos. It's not like me. I always forget. Anyways, y'all take care and happy gardening. And if you have any stories about your greenhouses, any this, that, and yonder, you see something that I'm doing totally wrong, tell me about it. Make me a video, tag me in it. I don't care, whatever it is. Tell me about it. I want to learn. I'm learning. This is my learning thing. So just as long as it's not like Facebook and everybody wants to just trash you. So let me know how everything's going. And y'all take care and happy gardening.